Bananas stay fresh for a month with this old farmer's tip. Hello, nice to see you again on Clever Tricks. 99% of people store bananas wrong. That's why they turn black so quickly. I used to think bananas wouldn't last long, until I learned an old farmer's tip that completely changed the way I store fruit at home. Watch until the end. You'll never throw away a single banana again. The last two tips are especially effective. They'll ensure you never have to worry about bananas going bad again. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Preparation. Step: wash bananas with diluted vinegar. When you first bring bananas home, don't rush to put them on the table or refrigerator. Bananas are sensitive fruits. The skin will quickly darken if not cleaned properly. The key to keeping bananas fresh: remove ripening stimulants and residue on the skin. The best way is to use diluted vinegar. Pour clean water into a large bowl. Add about 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Stir gently. Dip the bananas in the bowl, rub the skin gently with your hands for 1 to 2 minutes. Vinegar has a mild acidity that helps dissolve chemicals, pesticides, and resins on the skin, and is also a natural antibacterial, slowing down the ripening process. Wash the bananas under clean running water to remove the vinegar smell. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Use a clean towel or kitchen paper to dry, especially the stem, where bacteria and ethylene gas often start the ripening process. This simple tip not only keeps bananas bright and clean, but also keeps bananas firm and fresh longer with only natural ingredients available at home. Method 1. Wrap the banana stem in a damp towel. It may sound too easy, but this classic method is actually effective at slowing down the ripening process and keeping bananas fresh for a few extra days. To do this, start with a bunch of ripe but still firm bananas. If the stem of the banana has any rotten parts, cut them off with a knife. Lightly dampen a small towel or piece of cotton cloth. Squeeze out the excess water and wrap it tightly around the stem. The stem area is where the most ethylene gas, the natural gas that ripens bananas, is released. By wrapping the stem in a cool, slightly damp towel, you help control the temperature and humidity. The light humidity keeps the stem hydrated while slowing the release of ethylene gas. Make sure the towel isn't too wet, just damp and cool, not dripping. Finally, place the bananas in a cool, dry, well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight. With this simple step, you can extend the freshness of your bananas by 3 to 5 days, keeping them firm, golden, and ready to enjoy anytime. Method 2. Seal the banana stem with candle wax. This next tip may surprise you. It's a farmer's secret that's been passed down for generations. All you need is a little simple white candle wax, and you can keep your bananas fresh and bright for a few extra days without any fancy equipment. To try it, melt a small amount of unscented white candle wax. Gently drip the hot wax onto the cut stem of the banana, making sure it completely covers the exposed stem. As the wax cools, it forms a tight seal, keeping out air and moisture. The wax creates a natural barrier that keeps out air and slows down the ripening process, keeping your bananas golden, firm, and delicious for 3 to 5 more days than usual. This is a simple but clever trick that's been passed down from farmers, and it still works. Sometimes the simplest ideas are the ones that last the longest. Method 3. Preserve bananas with a little cooking oil. Few people know that just a tiny drop of cooking oil can help your bunch of bananas stay fresh and golden for many days longer. This is a tip that many longtime banana growers have been quietly applying. Simple, cheap, but extremely effective. The stem is where bananas emit the strongest ethylene gas, a natural gas that causes fruit to ripen quickly. Not only that, the stem is the place that is most likely to dry, crack, or turn black. And when this happens, the banana will ripen very quickly and spoil easily. That's why we need to protect the stem first. Wipe the bananas dry, especially the stem. The drier the stem, the more firmly the oil adheres, the more effective it is. You can use any type of oil you have in your kitchen. I use regular cooking oil here. Use a cotton swab, a makeup pad, or the cleanest, your fingertips. Apply a very small amount of oil, just enough to create a thin layer. Apply it to the entire stem, including the slightly cracked or dry areas. When the stem is sealed with oil, ethylene gas has a hard time escaping, thereby slowing down the ripening process of the banana. Note: do not apply much because too much can easily drip onto the banana peel, making it slippery and sticky. The oil layer only needs to cover the surface of the stem to prevent contact with air. After applying oil, you can wrap it lightly with plastic wrap. Keep the banana fresh for a long time as if you just bought it. Store the banana in a dry, airy place, away from sunlight, away from the stove or oven. Do not store the banana in a plastic bag or airtight container. The banana will quickly soften and turn dark. With just a thin layer of oil, the banana stem is sealed, helping to limit the escape of air and keep the whole bunch of bananas bright yellow for many more days. No effort, no cost, and keeps your bananas beautiful and delicious. A gentle trick worth trying. Method 4. Preserving whole ripe bananas in salt water. If your bananas are ripe but still firm, don't worry. You can still keep them fresh for months with the saltwater method. Choose bananas that are ripe but not too soft. Place the bananas upright in a sterilized glass jar, leaving about 2 centimeters, about 1 inch, at the top. Add a teaspoon of salt directly to the jar. Then pour in hot salt water until the bananas are completely submerged. Press down gently with a clean spoon to remove air bubbles before sealing the lid. Finally, line a pot with a thin towel. Place the jar in. Fill it halfway with water. Simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes, then let it cool naturally. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Stored in a cool, dry place, these bananas will keep for 3 to 6 months at room temperature, or up to 1 year in the refrigerator. It's great to know that we can share these tips no matter where we live. Taking a few extra minutes to wash, wrap, and store bananas properly not only saves money, but also reduces waste and respects the food that nourishes your family. The next time you bring bananas home, remember these small steps. They really do make a big difference. Method 5. Store bananas individually using newspaper. If your bananas have separated from the bunch, this is a great, eco-friendly way to keep them fresh without using plastic, just good old newspaper. First, choose bananas that are ripe but still firm, not bruised or soft. Take a clean sheet of newspaper and wrap each banana loosely. Don't wrap too tightly. The goal is to let the fruit breathe, but still shield it from direct air contact. The newspaper acts as a natural barrier, absorbing excess moisture and trapping the ethylene gas that bananas release as they ripen. By controlling this gas, you slow down the ripening process and keep your bananas fresher longer. Next, place the wrapped bananas in a single layer on a breathable basket or tray. Avoid stacking them as the weight can cause them to bruise and soften. Place the basket in a cool, dry place away from light or heat sources. A shady corner of a table is ideal. With this simple trick, bananas will stay bright yellow, firm, and fresh for 7 to 10 days without turning black or mushy. It's a cost-effective, zero-waste solution that proves that sometimes the old-fashioned way is the smartest. Method 6. Preserving bananas in zip bags. Choose bananas that are still slightly green at the stem end, not bruised or bruised. Overripe bananas will spoil quickly, while overripe bananas will not taste good. If the bananas are dirty, just use a dry or damp cloth to wipe the peel clean. Avoid washing the bananas under running water because high humidity will cause the bananas to turn brown and mold quickly. Use a clean zip bag. Place each separated banana inside. Do not pack too tightly. Leave a little space for the bananas to breathe a little, but still be protected from the outside air. Gently squeeze the bag to remove excess air. Then, close the zip bag to limit the banana's exposure to oxygen. This helps the bananas ripen more slowly. Place the banana bag in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight and high temperatures. If you want to preserve it longer, you can put it in the refrigerator. Note: the banana peel will be slightly brown, but the flesh will still be soft, sweet, and fragrant. Check the bananas in the bag every day. Remove any that start to soften or turn brown to avoid spoiling the rest. This trick is super easy, inexpensive, and perfect for when you want to eat one banana at a time without worrying about spoiling the rest of the bunch. The bananas will retain their natural sweetness and soft texture, and you can enjoy them for about 4 to 7 days at room temperature or 1 to 2 weeks in the fridge.